Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dawn and Dreams. It is your lady, Miss Z. And thank you for tuning into another video and a pick a card reading. So first, let me say a few things. Thank you so much for everybody who donated or shared with me any of their energy for my birthday. And by energy, I mean money, donations, all of that, love, happy birthdays. I thank you so much for your love and support. And if you want to book a reading with me, now if you've already booked readings, I do have those getting pushed out as soon as I get the next available date. It is getting pushed out. Anyway, if you want to book a reading, you go to dawnanddreams.com. That's Dawn and Dreams with a Z. The link will be in the description box. I also have handmade dream catchers made by me, custom made. You will not be able to find them anywhere other than Dawn and Dreams. And they have a lot of spiritual essence to them. They have real feathers, most of them authentic feathers, made with a lot of spiritual energy to help you control your dreams, help you to like really utilize your dreams for messages if you guys are interested in that. So that is only for domestic shipping right now. For US shipping, I will have international shipping coming up soon, but I got to figure out some things. So that is available on the website if you're interested in that. You will go to shop online. Now, let's get to this reading. So as you know, I really like the direction that this is heading in because I want to get very spiritual with you guys, if you will allow me to do that. I know that it just seems like everybody likes the real spiritual one. So I'm really happy that we're going in that direction and less of just the typical topics of love and things of that nature. So this is going to be on what divination tool would be good for you to use. Okay. So if you have been struggling to figure out like, okay, tarot is not working for me, or okay, automatic writing is not working for me, we're going to see what comes up for you in the energy. Of course, you are not limited to these. It could be just what's going on with you right now. And it could change in the future. So you can always come back and look at this video again, and you can add on to what you already are good at. So let's just find out what comes out. No judging. We have 3 powerful stones here. And yes, this is a stone too. Okay, so pick the one that you are most drawn to. And if you need more time, please pause the video, but we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's find out what divination tool will be good for you to use. So I will say that there's like a burning passion within my heart. So like I feel that a lot of it's going to be speaking your truth, like word to mouth. It's a lot of it, and I know that's weird, but do not judge the spiritual tool because we will go into it a little bit once it's explained to me. Okay, because that's just what I'm hearing. So first, let's see which. Oh, okay. To the side there. Okay. You will be doing a lot of deep healing. A lot of deep healing, okay? When it comes to divination. Like, that's weird. But let me pull one more card for that. Okay, 2 more came out. So I'll do that. Give me a second to look over the energy here. Okay, yeah. All right. So this is giving two messages in a way. Okay, so the first message is you will be doing a lot of deep healing for yourself and also deep healing for others. Yours is going to be very, very root deep. And what I mean by that is there are certain divinations that are kind of friendly, but there are some divinations that may work with a stronger energy. And that could, I don't necessarily see anything as good or bad. We have both. We have both in everything that we do. So, but I will say that this is more so of channeling on that ill energy, that I don't want to say negative energy, but just that energy that's very, very powerful that you will have to work through. Okay. Whether you're working for yourself or working for others, you will definitely be channeling something that is deep within a person. So, and that's why I guess my heart was very, very heavy, because that's something that you will have to deal with, and you probably will have trouble when it comes to just doing like regular readings. I don't know how to explain that, but I feel like you would be very, very gifted in dealing with the hard issues of a person. So you will need a divination tool that really dives deep into the culture. So I really recommend you studying. I don't want to just limit it to African as far as divination, African divination, but it is going to that, I don't know how to say it, is it Crowry shells? That's what I've seen in my vision. Something with the shells shaking up and throwing them out for divination, bone divination, things of that nature, using tools. Some of you know how to make your own little tools, but I see you doing something, just grabbing it up and throwing it out. So a lot of it's going to come from within you. You probably won't be using a lot of, I see that you may have been using a little bit of tarot, and that's okay too, but I think that you would more so benefit from that deep rooted divination, which comes from ancient times, before there was tarot and things of that nature, before you were able to utilize those tools. So like pendulum, things of that nature, to where it's kind of giving you, it's kind of making you think. And I feel like you will be confused a lot of the times, because it's going to be very intuition based. Okay. A lot of using your hands, a lot of using, just your hands and your feet and everything else that was given to you naturally, other than just tarot. All right. Because I see that you're going to be doing some time predictions and things of that nature. So definitely going within yourself. But I think that the tools that you will be using or really utilizing are going to be things that, like runes or something. Like, you get what I'm saying? You're going down that aisle. Like, you're using like tools of that nature, of using your hands. I don't know, just using your hands and um I don't know what it is that I want to say, but you guys get the point. Okay, you guys get the point. You're basically taking like stones and stuff. I just see that, and just like being able to divinate. So you definitely, and that's very deep rooted of divination. So look really more so based into your culture, your heritage, and utilize those things, because it looks like people will be coming to you for a lot of support. And I see you using a lot of mental work to do this. Bringing people out of dark times. It's going to be a while before you're going to be able to strengthen this tool, though. But it is going to be something that's very powerful, because it looks like it's going to bring people back into their masculine energy, that active energy. Also, the feminine energy is going to be very, very intimate. So I think that it's going to have a pieces of both. So I think your main divination tool will be doing something with your hands, and also just, again, speaking your truth, speaking what it is that you need to say. And it's going to be very, very deep rooted. So a part of it is just like reading people as far as your inner knowing, and also using the tools of, utilizing your vibrational body to express yourself. And a lot of it's going to pick up on energy. So when you read energy, you're using it, you're channeling it, you're using it within your hands, and you're throwing it out. So that could be one of the tools that you can use for divination. Okay. Longer than I expected, but hey, sometimes I gotta be. All right, going on to the next one. Let's find out what your divination tool will be and that you can utilize for your readings or readings for yourself or others. Okay, so you would be really good at channeling, I'm seeing, and also I want to say automatic writing as well, because I've seen you in a pool of water, and that represents to me a lot of psychic energy, a lot of kind of already knowing certain things because you embody it. So a lot of it can be within you channeling, and a great connection to animals. But it seems like something that's going to have to, see, you have water wanting to come up. Connection to all things. I did see, I did see like a, I don't even know what is that called. But definitely some Aboriginal tools. Aboriginal or Indian. Because that staff kind of represents shamanism to me. Like doing ritualistic things, singing, dancing, to get messages, if that makes sense. So give me just a minute to review the energy. I think I'm still going to pull some more things as well. Pay attention to spirit. Pay attention. Pay attention to spirit. Spirit seems to be all around you. And like I said, you will hold up a certain type of spiritual energy that will follow you. It just kind of follows you and embodies you. You just kind of have to be, walking into new things. It seems like you will possess a lot of tools that you will use, okay, for different things, okay? This could be in the form of tarot. It could be the form of using spiritual, I don't know what it is called, but it is like staffs and things of that nature, to where you're holding on to certain talismans, things like that. They will be strong, highly charged instruments that you will use to channel. Okay, so just keep an open mind. I feel like you're going to be slow to getting there, but the deeper that you get into learning about yourself and the things that you are into, the things that resonate with you, it's going to draw you to these spiritual tools that you will use. And you're like, why do I want to buy this? Why do I want to get it? It costs a lot of money, or but it's for your spiritual elevation, because it was used in ancient times. So you will have some strong tools beside you. And this card fell on the floor, so that tells me, wow, you got a really strong card here. So this is the ancestors, ancestors from different backgrounds: Native American, Aboriginal, Aborigine, or just many different backgrounds of culture. Many different backgrounds of culture. And this represents the psychic child as well. So You're going to be utilizing a lot of things. A lot of it's going to be you trusting your intuition. But I feel like there's not a wrong tool for you, because most of it's going to come from you, which with everybody it kind of comes from them. But I think that you'll be using a lot of things, but you're going to be the driver of everything that you use. It's going to be different reasons or different purposes as to why I use this. I use my tarot for my readings. I use my shells for the deep intuitive readings. I use leaves. There are so many types of divination that you'll get into, but I just see that you're gonna have everything covered. You're gonna have things, spiritual protection. You're gonna have a lot of things going on, just because it seems like you have a path to go down. Like, to me, this really looks like you're just rich in the things that you have and that you carry. Your energy. You will have animals that will also be with you in forms of protection. Like, there's going to be a lot of things that you use and utilize for spiritual protection, because it seems like you may even be going into the path of helping others. So with that, you're going to have a completion of a lot of things. All those wands, rods or wands, all of those are going to be parts of your journey. So you're going to pick up things along the way. But the main thing is you will have a spiritual energy and a spiritual protector that's going to follow you. And so you're going to need to connect as well to spirit and your higher self. You're going to need to have that connection deep within yourself so that you can pay attention to messages. But you will, it's kind of like a game. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but it's kind of like you just pick up things along the way. Okay, you got to this level, so now you get another tool. So you will be utilizing a lot of thing is you just being good with yourself. And the water, again, represents that intuitive, that psychic energy. So just be open to all things. Do not be closed off to anything. Unless you don't want to be. But, I think that you're going to be utilizing a lot of tools, especially the connection with animals. That's funny. You have burden, but I see burden in a different way. I see burden is you're going to have a lot of things that you're going to be using. Okay, then you have perception. So it's all about how you see it. But I think that pretty much means that you're going to be carrying on a lot of weight. But it's necessary. It's needed. Okay. So don't feel like you may be taking on a little bit too much, but I don't think there isn't enough, because you are the strength, the energy. So yeah, let me stop talking because I need to move on. Book a reading, okay? Book a reading. All right, so let's go on to the last one. Let's find out what divination tools that you will use or that you need. Okay, let's see. What is your divination tool? So for you, I see a lot of spiritual protection needed. I do see tarot being a strong implication of what you're going to be using. Lots of reading between the lines. Let's see what comes out as far as what divination tools will you be using. And it don't have to necessarily be tarot. Tarot is what we call our divination card, but it could be oracle as well. I do see you utilizing that. Okay, give me just a minute to preview this energy. Okay, so there will be, I don't really see you utilizing a lot of spiritual tools. I don't really see that. I think it's going to be mainly like one choice of main divination that you're going to use. And it doesn't necessarily, like, now I'm thinking it don't even have to be tarot. It doesn't have to be oracle. It could be just one tool. Like, I just see that being strong. I feel like it's going to grow with you and you're going to have it over the course of time. And it's going to be your main thing, because that's little knife right there. I just feel like it's going to be that one tool that's going to be really, really sharp for you to cut through certain things. And I think that a lot of it's going to come with visions. Um, I feel like you would probably walk away from it as well, but you will come back to it. Like, it's weird because it's just like, okay, I want to do something different, but I feel like it's going to be your right hand and your go-to. Like, that's what it's going to be. I think that you're going to have to create a balance because you're only relying on like one tool other than yourself. So a lot of it's going to be you going within and just having a balance, because a lot of it's going to be within your spiritual energy and the connections that you make. The connections could be to angels, guardians, spirits, deities, yourself, whoever you really reside with. But there is a great connection spirit here, and it looks like you're looking eye to eye with spirit. So spirit's gonna pretty much guide you a lot of the way. It's just going to take a little bit of time to build up that connection, but once it's there, and it looks like it's already kind of present for you to be working on this. But I just see one craft that you really, really like, and then spirit being behind you on this craft, and it looks like you're going to perfect it. So a lot of times that could be with tarot, that could be working with cards, that could be working with a pendulum, that could be working with a lot of things, but mainly it's going to be one use or source of, like, other than myself, I'm going to use this one tool because this is the tool that I trust. So a lot of times if you find yourself putting down other things and going back to this one tool, it may just mean that you need to excel it, upgrade it, enhance it. So if you're having cards that don't really resonate with your energy, you may need to find cards that are spiritually driven to you, that do resonate with your energy, so that you can upgrade yourself, upgrade the tool. You can do that. So just kind of utilize your tool will be really your intuition, your inner knowing, your connection with spirit and the spiritual realm, and also you utilizing this one tool and making it stronger for your use. Because for some of you, not all of you, some of you will have this tool for a long time. It's going to be the same tool. But I don't want to just generalize it to tarot, because it could be something else that you really resonate with. So take it as it resonates with you. But it's going to be just really just one main tool. And like, there's nothing wrong with that, because you are to the point to where you'll just be relying on spirit, just strictly intuitive. Yep. Higher forces at work, wish granted. So it's really going to be just you and spirit's connection. And I feel like, this represents chemistry for something that you truly love, that you truly invest in. So to me, that's just going to be one thing. Scarring is another one. Looking into a crystal ball, seeing through, like, to the past. So a lot of it's going to be going within, like using this to look deep within or past something. So you have divine timing. So again, this gift is going to kind of just grow with you and excel with you. So again, if you feel like this is not working for me right now, or I think that you'll have your struggles along the way, but it's not going to be something to where, I mean, you're going to have your struggles with anybody. You have struggles with your own relationships. So it takes time to grow a gift or to grow something to make it perfected. And you always utilize that. So again, if you use other tools and they don't feel like they resonate with you, it's because that you're going to have this one main tool, and that's going to be kind of what transcends with you with time. So don't feel like you have to pick up on other things. This is the main tool that you'll use, and you'll utilize it very well. And it comes from ancient wisdom as well. So the wisdom of your ancestors. Okay. All right. So this was a long reading, but I guess it had to be. If you want to book a reading with me, DonnaDreams.com. Link is below. Make sure that you like and subscribe and comment which one you. Peace out.